So you were watching a young lady playing around with her voice and someone strumming the keyboard. Becky Larry-Izamoje is a purpose-driven young lady who, amongst many other attributes, is a passionate singer and a prolific songwriter. She has, over the years, led several worship congregations both in Nigeria and in the United Kingdom. She has a degree in business administration, first degree, and management at the University of Birmingham, and has further a second degree in marketing and strategy from the University of Warwick. Becky was also a finance scholarship intern at Ricky Packaging Systems Limited in Leicester City, United Kingdom, and now she's in Coventry and joins us via Skype. Hello, Becky. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, so tell us about you and music.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm really delighted to be here. So, just like you rightly said, that was just me playing around with music. Music has just always been a hobby. It's always just been a passion. It's just been something I've enjoyed over the years. And from a very young age, just singing in church, singing at different, events, just being, so forward in coming out to volunteer to sing and to participate in things like this. So it's just until secondary school and coming into university that I knew for certain that this was something I really, really enjoyed, and it was something that I wanted the world to hear. Yeah.
So why did you go and study all the other things that you studied?
And everything, marketing, business admin, all of them. All about money.
First degree level, at second degree level.
Because just like I said, music to me is just, it's always been, you know how there's a plate of food. So you have your jollof rice, then you have your chicken. It has to be complete. So I just want something balanced. I enjoy singing, it's been a hobby, but also as an individual, I have to know what's happening in the world. I have to know about politics, about news, and obviously with my career path as well, I've really, really, really enjoyed business, commerce, commercial awareness, that area. So while I'm in school, I'm working, I'm reading, and then in the same time I'm singing, I'm worshiping. So yes, just that balance really.
Okay, what has your experience been like, especially if you have to balance working, schooling, and singing? What's the experience been like?
I think I'll just say really support from my family and ultimately from God. I believe when God places something on your inside, He will give you the grace to, not lack in any aspect. So while I was back in university, I was the worship leader of my fellowship, and it was a large congregation, loads of students. At the same time, I was having final year exams, work experiences, and everything by the side. But I think just having that discipline and having that, ability to make sure that you plan, you're organized, and at the same time, support from my family, support from my friends, support from my loved ones just made everything work together perfectly.
So, are you planning to sing commercially?
I got these questions, I get these questions so much because recently, just yesterday, my first song came out and everyone was asking me, Becky, are you going to do this long term? What do you think about this? I'm really just open. I will definitely keep singing because I know that there's something inside that I want the world to hear, and I'm not going to stop till that happens because I'm all about fulfilling my purpose on this earth and dying empty. That's what I always say. So eventually, if that means, going into this full time, I'm very open to whatever God has in store for me. But at the same time, I still want to work. I still want to have my career. I still have other dreams and visions. But this is just something that, has been coming out so much recently.
So in parentheses, what is this career you're talking about?
So I see myself having a foundation later in life. I also see myself being, on a management role in a multinational company. I see myself having different businesses here and there. I am also really interested in fashion designing. So I just think I'm a very busy bee. I just have a lot of by the side that I enjoy doing. And it's so funny because at a young age, I realized that there was just so much I was passionate about. So coming to, how do I put all these things in one? How do I balance every single thing that's coming to my head? But I think at the end of the day, it's just about little steps here and there. If an idea comes to my mind, I write it down. I take it to God in prayer. I take it to my parents. I tell my supportive friends, and I'm able to run with the vision gradually. So obviously, not everything would happen, but I'm really happy to see where this leads. And yeah, as God wants it, let it be so. Really.
Okay, so you said just yesterday or thereabouts, your first song came out. How many songs have you written?
Just one, actually. I have so many voice notes on my phone, things like that. Just one. There's so many songs I just sing to myself and I just play around with. But officially, just one. Okay. And it's just been overwhelming. It's just been absolutely overwhelming. The support, the feedback. I've just been having goosebumps all day. I'm just really, really happy.
So that video we saw before you came on, where you were playing around with your voice and then someone was on the keyboard, how often do you do that?
A lot. When I'm not reading, when I'm not studying.
Yeah, go ahead.
When I'm not reading, when I'm not studying, I'm singing a lot. And I also started a YouTube channel in 2015. So the YouTube channel was just, covers of songs that have blessed my life. So I really wasn't waiting till, I got a platform, I got a stage. I was willing to use the little steps, use, my friends around me, use every opportunity that I got to just, share, things that had blessed me. So yeah, started a while ago.
Okay. Becky, we'll take a moment and go on a short break. We'll come back to round up with you so that you tell us what the next step is for you.
of Sharon Glorious Ministry International presents a 3-day national crusade holding from Wednesday the 25th of October to Friday the 27th of October 2017. Theme: Victory Unlimited. Venue to National Stadium, Surulere, Lagos. Time is 5:30 p.m. daily. Ministry: Pastor J.T. Kalejayi, Special Assistant to the General Overseer on Evangelism, the Redeemed Christian Church of God. All the way from the United States, Apostle Charles Mbefon, Christ Love Ministry International, Providence, Rhode Island. Mrs. for Lauren Shaw Alakija, Servant Leader, Rose of Sharon Glorious Ministry International. Performing artists include Kule Ajayi, Wale Adenuga, Efe Nathan, and many more. Come experience God in mighty ways of healing, salvation, the miracle birth of twins after 18 years, deliverance, and many more. Plus, free BRT bus return trips on major routes. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds.
Welcome back. So, Becky, we're hearing that song, We Stand in Awe of You. You've told us about your life, how you managed or how you've been able, by God and support from your family, to juggle all the things you need to do. So what would you want others to learn from you and from what you've gone through?
Basically with, like life experiences, with my life, with my testimony, with support from my family and my friends. I think it's just a lesson to everybody that at the end of the day, life comes in phases. You're born, you have to go to school, you have to do this, you have to do that. But in all these phases, you still have to remember that there's a purpose for every place that you find yourself in. So while you're there, don't just go with emotion. Still be able to think, still be able to breathe. Where do I see myself in the next 5 years? With the gifts that God has placed on your inside, don't put them in a shell and wait till you're done or wait till you get to another phase in life. In every season, use what you have there, use the opportunities that you have there to be the best version of you that you can possibly be. Because keep waiting, we'll waste you forever. Every opportunity we have is an opportunity to be blessed. So that's your thing. Like you're blessed to be blessed. So be light, shine, and just be who you are. Redeem Christ, shine, 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 wherever you find yourself.
Shine, 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 she says. I like that part.
Okay, Becky. Thank you so much. So, hold on. What's your plan? How many songs are we going for the remaining part of the year?
I don't want to put a word out yet, but we'll see as things goes.
Come on, give us an idea. I mean, people who are listening to In Awe of You will be wondering how many more songs should we expect before the end of the year. Give an idea.
Next one might be very good. Next one.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. We'll be speaking with Becky Larry-Izamoje, who is a musician. Thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you very much.
All right.